Flave City family, what is up? It is Bobby coming at you from the personal care section here at the grocery store. I'm going to walk around and show you what kind of personal care products to buy and what kind to avoid, because if you think the world of food is bad in terms of ingredients, wait till you see some of the ingredients in personal care products. The scary thing is it's not regulated nearly as much as the food industry, and knowing how bad the ingredients are that we put in our body every day from the food makers, it's even worse with personal care items. So let's show you what to get in terms of shampoo, body wash, deodorant, shaving cream, all those things. Also, a lot of this stuff for personal care I buy on thrivemarket.com. It's usually cheaper than the grocery store, and my promo link down below gets you 30% off your first order, a free gift, and it's 30 days risk-free, and you don't have to come to the store. The box comes to your door if you want it. So I would use my promo link. We love Thrive Market. They're a 7-year supporter of the channel, so check them out and you can get almost everything I'm showing today over on Thrive Market. All right, let's start with shampoo and conditioners in true Billy Madison form, right? Shampoo is better. I go on first and clean the hair. No, conditioner is better. I make the hair silky and smooth. Let's go to one of the best in class, in my opinion. It's this brand right here. You've probably heard me talk about it in the past, but Acure is super duper clean. And when you read the ingredients, most of it is plant-based here, and it's hard to know what a lot of these ingredients have, but they don't have any harsh scrubbing agents. They don't have any parabens or pegs, and it's very clean. And spoiler alert, on Thrive Market, the price is $2 cheaper. That's where I get it from. And this is the better, but if you just look at your typical shampoo, take for example like Garnier, who does the commercial for that? Is that Jennifer Garner actually? Read the ingredients on the back. It has pegs, P-E-G. Anytime you see a personal care product with a peg on there, it's a petroleum-based emulsifier. Petroleum is very bad for your skin. More importantly, it's gonna have something called SLS, that's sodium lauryl sulfate. It's a harsh scrubbing agent that can so harsh, it can take away a lot of the natural oil from your scalp and cause it to get irritated. So that's bad in my opinion. This is one of the best you can do here. We come down here. So once in a while I'll have dry scalp or dandruff, and this is something that I use. It's Avalon Organic Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. And while it's not perfect, it's mostly plant-based here. I don't like the fact that they use potassium sorbate and my God, can they make this stuff any smaller? Look at me, I'm in Florida now. I have to wear a sweatshirt during my video hauls. I need a monocle or some reading glasses. I'm turning into a grandpa. I'm turning into Modi Seinfeld at phase 2 of Del Boca Vista here. It's got the sodium benzoate too, so it's not perfect. Listen, compare this to Head and Shoulders with Sofia Vergara. I'm sorry, Sofia, I love y'all, you're funny, you're great. There's no way you're using Head and Shoulders. That one will have the SLS in there, and how do they get that blue color in there? Artificial colors, which is something you don't want to put in your body, of course, but still, I would never put that on your skin. So for best in class at the grocery store, I would go for Acure. I use the shampoo and the conditioner, and once again, $2 cheaper on thrivemarket.com. Even cheaper when you use my promo link down below with 30% off on your first order, the free gift, a $50 value, and it's 30 days risk-free. But for my money, I'm going Acure. Let's touch upon toothpaste for a second. A lot of people might see Tom's, think it's a clean brand, see it on sale, and boom, grab it. I would not. People think it's a clean brand, but look at the ingredients here on the toothpaste. Anytime you see sodium lauryl sulfate and carrageenan, run, Forrest, run. Sodium lauryl sulfate is that scrubbing agent. It's the same stuff they put in shampoo. It's even worse in toothpaste because you put this stuff in your mouth. FYI, your mouth has the gums. Everything goes through your gums into your bloodstream. More importantly, SLS is such a harsh scrubbing agent, it could wear down the lining of your mouth, and it's just too harsh on your gums. I would put that one back. The best you can do and most accessible at the grocery store is Dr. Bronners. I love Dr. Bronners. Probably my favorite flavor is anise. Anise is fantastic, and I love cinnamon, but either one of those you can't go wrong. Another one I love, but I think you could only get it on their website, is called Risewell. Very clean, but it has this mineral in there. I believe it's called hydroxyapatite, and it restores the enamel on your teeth. Very good, but you can't go wrong with Dr. Bronners. Just stay away from the Colgates and the Crest and the Toms, in my opinion, because of those SLS and other unsavory ingredients. Bar soap or liquid body wash? Let's vote. Which one do you guys use? Leave a comment down below. I was doing a live stream here actually the other day on Instagram, and we did a real-time vote. It was about 50-50. It reminds me of that stand-up with Jim Gaffigan, where it's like, body wash, gotta wash the body. I'm on team bar soap. For me, that's the biggest waste of money because half of it ends up spilling down your body or going off the sponge, down the drain. I'm all about bar soap, and I'll tell you why in a second. Also, go over to Flave City Instagram. We just hit 1 million followers the other week, which is cool, but we do live streams all the time, stories of what we're making for dinner, hanging out with the family. Flave City on Instagram has a lot of daily activities. But if you use liquid soap, and I'm guessing it's going to be about 50% of y'all, you got to read the ingredients also. Not everything by Alba Botanica is Bobby approved, but I will say their body wash is really clean. It's mostly plant-based. You don't see any of the harsh chemicals, toxins, or additives. You just see a little benzyl alcohol and potassium sorbate and sodium benzoate. Not ideal, but certainly not bad, and you can get that at a lot of places. People scan this with the Bobby approved app all the time, and by the way, my app works on personal care, household, food. This is not Bobby approved because we see right here they have phenoxyethanol. So if you could take a couple things away from this video, if you ever see words like phenoxyethanol or sodium lauryl sulfate, run away, right? Do the Run Forest One. Phenoxyethanol is a harsh preservative you do not want. So this, unfortunately, is not Bobby approved. These guys are great. Alfalfa, it's African-based soap. I mean, look at this. The ingredient list is super small, and you don't see any cruddy ingredients. I don't mind palm oil in soap and stuff like that. And then, of course, you can't go wrong, Dr. Bronners. The OG, I believe, still family owned. By the way, they make chocolate right now, and it's a really high quality chocolate. All of their liquid soaps are fantastic too. So keep that in mind for liquid soap. And then if we walk down to the bar soap here, of course, we have Dr. Bronners, which is one of 2 I use at home, and we have a sale here. You can't go wrong with any one. The one I use a lot at home too is Dr. Squatch. It's actually very high quality stuff. Their deodorant and their soap, that's very good. If you get your typical stuff like the Doves or anything like that, none of those will be approved. And I'm guilty, right? Before I was woke, I used to buy the pack of, like 20 at Costco, but read the ingredients. You're gonna find those irritants, those preservatives, stuff you don't wanna put on your skin, especially if you have sensitive skin, which I do. You don't want that. You can't go wrong with the alfalfa. And then I actually thought this was a clean brand here, this raw shea butter from the Nubian company, but if you read the ingredients, which are micro small here, right there, titanium dioxide. It pops up a lot in personal care and actually a lot of cough syrups and stuff like that. It's a bad ingredient. It's actually banned in other countries. It's a derivative of paint, but it's the cosmetic or food safe one. You don't want that one. So stick with the ones we talked about. And hey, I'm on team bar soap for the win. I'm not wasting my money with that liquid stuff. I'm going bar soap. Let's talk about deodorant for a second here. I can tell you by far the one that stands out is the cleanest one and most accessible. Boom goes the dynamite. Schmidt's. Any one of these Schmidt's is going to be a-okay. Oh, did I do that? Oh no, I'll pick those up, I promise. Pick up lavender and sage. That sounds lovely. We look at the ingredients here. Clean, plant-based, no skin irritants, no harsh chemicals. Very, very nice. I see a lot of people scan this brand, Everyman Jack, with the Bobby approved app. Not all of it is Bobby approved. This one's not terrible. It's not as good as Schmidt's, but for the most part, good. But if we look at Tom's, once again, people think this is a clean brand all around. Well, I showed you with the toothpaste why it's not. In my opinion, what's the first ingredient there? Propylene glycol. That is another red flag one you want to stay away from. Why do you want to stay away from propylene glycol? Because it's known as an endocrine disruptor. It can mess up your central nervous system. It's also a skin irritant. So I would stay away from that one for sure. And I would stick with, honestly, Schmidt's. You can get it anywhere, and it's really high quality. And since we just happen to be next to it, I talked about it in a video the other week, but for sunscreen, this is just the best you can do. It's on sale here at Whole Foods. Badger is the cleanest adults and kids sunscreen on the market. Pick up any single one here. Not only is it non-toxic zinc oxide, which is mineral-based, the ingredients are about as minimal and as good as it gets. You're okay with sunflower seed oil for topical care. This is great. There's no harsh chemicals at all. And some of their face sticks, which I don't see it here, have extra virgin olive oil, which is crazy. So this is great as a good backup. ThinkSport and ThinkBaby is nice too. I just have to say it again, even though this is a good brand, you never want to get this stuff in the spray bottles. And I know it's incredibly convenient for you and your kid to spray them. It's not as effective as the lotions and potions. More importantly, it has a chemical to propel out of the bottle. When that gets aerosolized, kids can inhale that. It's really bad for you, so just stick with the good ones and the creams. And then a lot of people have been asking about bug spray lately, and a lot of the ones on the market are literally chemical based and toxic. You do great by getting something like this, or even Badger also makes that, because this is not going to be chemical or toxic based. It's going to be 100% plant based. Look at that. This is super clean. Castor oil there, geranium, citronella. They all seem to have soybean oil, but I don't think it really matters for bug repellent. I would not get this one right here. In addition to not being 100% plant-based, see the bottle it's in? It's in the chemical-based bottles that have the propellant that come out of here. And then Badger is another great one too. And I saw it down here we go. For the guys out there, shaving cream, I'll just give you the best one you can possibly buy, and I buy it normally on Thrive Market, but this is a good price here for the sale. Bowl Diggity Dog. This is from the UK. They make an original and a sensitive version. I mean, the ingredients for this are very high quality for shaving cream, and you look at your typical Gillettes, they call it the best a man can get. I actually think it's the worst a man can get. You don't want to put that stuff on your skin. This one is really high quality. I would definitely grab that for sure. All right, Flav City family, that is it for the personal care review, but there's a lot more. If you want to see a follow-up to this video, let me know. And if you want me to kind of start going around the supplements aisle where they have vitamins and pills, let me know too, because that is another world that is very hard to navigate given all the ingredients and the inactive ingredients. But that is it. Get a lot of the stuff I talked about today on Thrive Market. It's usually cheaper than the grocery store, and my promo link down below gets you 30% off your first order, the free gift, and it's 30 days risk-free. Thrive is great. But from the grocery store, my favorite place on the planet, I leave you like I always do. # keep on cooking. Mad love and peace. Later.